Glory be, who is the leader of channel J.TV. I'm the reviewer for today, and we're going to review The Stand, which was released in 1994 on television. It was a miniseries, and you know what? The host, he reviewed it, and he seemed a little bit disappointed with it as a miniseries. But with The Stand, what kind of gave me a little bit of hope was Mick Garris was he was directing this miniseries, and it was also actually produced by Stephen King himself. But what I really liked about this, there really was nothing wrong with this. You had such a strong cast. You had Gary Sinise, the guy who played Lieutenant Dan, Molly Ringwald, what was that one guy's name who played Randall Flagg? Come on, maybe like this. No, Jamie Sheridan, and Jamie Sheridan played a fantastic manipulative antagonist. It was he played a strong, I guess, the devil for this Stand. But let me tell you a little bit about what Stand was about. It basically was Stephen King writing about his adaptation to Revelations, or the end times, where the great battle of good and evil. It was such a how they started it. It was just about the beginning of the apocalypse all the way how it kind of like how it ended, how humanity adapted. And the refreshing thing about this apocalypse, there was no undead zombies or anything like that. So during when this plague was breaking out, they took a good hour in this to, I'm not going to say drag it out, but to build this intensity and seriousness about what is going on with this plague spreading across the global, reducing humanity. It was just very well done. When you had the good guy characters and the bad guy characters, you actually didn't really like any of the bad guy characters. But also in this, when they did take their time, they took time to develop so many characters, and you actually gave a rat's ass about a lot of them. Even Rob Lowe, who played a blind deaf mute named Nick, did an excellent job. There was even the one guy who played that slow dopey guy from Coach, I can't remember his name. But like I said, there was a huge cast in this, so you had a great cast, great director. And not only that, everything just kind of flowed well. It seems like the cast got along and worked very well together. It didn't really have the made-for-TV look for it, but it still is made for TV. Now, the host, he absolutely hates it. I don't mind it because the storytelling comes out in all different formats. So another great thing about this was the guy played Max Headroom, who was the trash can man, who basically liked to play with fire and who played a significant role in the end, but all through it he was just kind of like a little bit of flavor to the story. The thing about the antagonist Randall Flagg, he did take his time, he did offer like a devil, and like give you freedom if you work for me and so on, and he had many of these deals going on with so many characters of bad guys that you really didn't care about. There was not one person on the bad side I kind of like, if they got it, I felt bad for. Not at all. When Nadine killed it, just ate it, I was just like, whoopie-doo, that mouthpiece was dead, and she was annoying as hell. Just a whole lot of the bad people were just kind of like these stereotypical meatheads. I guess it's between good and evil, because you saw there was intelligence thinking more on the light side, or the good guys, and you just kind of see a meat-headed approach from the bad guys can kind of end up sloppy. Sloppiness is what was a downfall of Randall Flagg all the way up to the Revelations. He had all the plan going on, and everything was all working out for him. But in the end, it's Revelations, and Stephen King kind of kept going on with that Bible story about it. And when it did end, it was a very good, happy ending with a reunion, and humanity kind of lived on. Now, was there anything I kind of thought bad about this? Well, no, not really. There is an annoying made-for-TV format. You know what? It was just it's all around good. great writing, great adaptation to the television format. I believe the series came out in 4 parts. I think it was something like 5.5 hours long. It was great. And so what we're going to do, we're going to give it the Pale Rider and his horse Pestilence. We're going to give it post-apocalypse. No, not post-apocalypse, because that's not what this is. The Apocalypse High 5 of Doom.